Number 5. The Hair Cave, Turkey's bizarre subterranean museum. You are looking at the personal collection of a Turkish potter, Shez Galip. And not only is he not a serial killer, as far as anyone knows, but he happily shares his collection of 16,000 locks of hair with the world. Each lock of hair has the name and address of each woman who donated. The Hair Museum was founded in 1979. Although there are conflicting stories about where the idea came from, Galip's own website states that the museum was simply meant as a promotion to increase enrollment in his pottery workshops. Once a year, 10 of the hair samples are chosen at random. The woman to whom they once belonged are invited to come back to Galip's studio for a pottery workshop and stay in his traditional guest house, all free of charge. Number 4. The Sodom Prison History Museum. Located in South Korea, it was forcibly built during the Japanese occupation of South Korea in 1908 to 1945. It has stood for almost 80 years as a living historical reminder of all the ordeals, grief, and horrific events of the modern Korean history. Until the liberation of Korea on August 15, 1945, many were executed or died from the brutal treatments. The collection found in this museum today depict the many torture techniques used in the course of the better part of a century. Not exactly a kid-friendly museum. Number 3. Tol Slang Genocide Museum. The converted Cambodian school where at least 15,000 dissidents were tortured and killed under the Khmer Rouge rule. One of the very few survivors of this torture school painted pictures to show us how bad it actually was. This museum has now taken those paintings and put them right alongside the actual torture devices that were depicted within them. But there's also photographs of the last victims as well, who died in the hours before Khmer Rouge fled the building. So picture walking into a bare room and seeing a rusty bed frame, then you look up to see the photograph of that last person who died chained to this actual bed. Most museums that depict these atrocities that happen within will typically display belongings and suitcases of the victims. The Tol Slang Museum uses actual skulls of the victims that died within the walls, displayed all around the museum in various art pieces. Number 2. The Capuchin Crypts. In the early 17th century, the Capuchin, depending on how you look at it, these monks either had a death wish or had a rather healthy attitude towards their own mortality. The skeletons of around 4,000 Capuchin friars were arranged in each section into scenes and works of art. As you walk through the crypt, you'll be amazed at what you see. Notice the priests who weren't dismantled? Instead, they were left intact and made to lay on the beds made of the bones of their brethren. As you enter the crypt is a clever message that reads, "What you are now, we used to be. What we are now, you will be." Number 1. The Museum of Death, Los Angeles, California, USA. Housing the largest collection of artwork that was created by serial killers. This creepy museum of death in Los Angeles is sure to get under even a tough person's skin and into their subconscious. Since the first opening in 1995, the 45-minute self-guided tour now begins with the serial killer artwork, the world's largest collection, and memorabilia including a vomit-stained shirt one killer wore when he was electrocuted. Photos of actual grisly crime scenes and the autopsies that followed them are not for the weak stomach. This museum even showcases gruesome car accidents that will make you hesitant on driving again. To top it off, there are rooms filled with funeral paraphernalia, embalming instruments, and execution photos, graphically highlighting various murder cases and a room strictly centering the death by suicide. Still not frightened after seeing all of this? Try watching the videos that they have on display featuring people actually dying, or see the actual guillotine head of the Bluebeard of Paris.